Hey guys, in this episode, I want to talk to you about why Facebook ads are so powerful and how they are helping me to sell thousands of albums. Let's get into this.
I spent the last 14 years playing over 1,000 shows, touring 22 different countries, and become a top 40 Billboard charting artist. I fired my record label to go out on my own as an independent artist to market and release my own music, selling thousands of albums and millions of streams. The question I always get is, how did I do it without a label and sell even more music? This podcast is here to show you the way. Join me and follow along as I learn, apply, and share marketing strategies to grow my music business and a loyal fan base.
So hey guys, I just had an amazing call with my Fanbase U students yesterday, and we just opened up enrollment to Music Selling Machine and working with some awesome students. And this is basically the whole training on how I'm selling thousands and thousands of albums, and the majority of it is using Facebook and Instagram ads, okay? And I want to tell you why Facebook is so powerful. And first, I want you to imagine you play a show at a club or bar. And this is what happened to me years ago. I played the show. The show went really, really well. Knocked it off. I think I did really good. People connected with it. Ran back to my merch table and expected a whole bunch of sales, which did not happen. And then I started walking up to people, asking them if they wanted to, if they liked the show and if they wanted to buy one of my albums. And some people looked at me like I had egg on my face. Some people looked at me like I had a third eye, and then some people did buy. And that is the wrong way to try and sell music, okay? That is the stupid, old school, wrong way. It doesn't work, waste of time. And, there's no way of me knowing who was going to buy and who wasn't. And so maybe out of the 10 people I walked up to, 2 people bought. Well, you might be asking, what does this have to do with Facebook ads? Well, what's so powerful about Facebook ads is the targeting, first of all, and who you can target. And so if you sound like a certain band, like for me, I get compared to Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit a little bit, and maybe, POD or Papa Roach, some rock bands, right? But the closest is Linkin Park. And so what I do is I target Linkin Park with my ad promoting my music. But what's so powerful about Facebook is out of Linkin Park's audience, and let's just say there's 2 million people in the USA that like Linkin Park, and I know it's way over that. But let's just say out of the 2 million that I target with my music, there's a certain percentage of them, maybe it's 100,000 that would actually respond to my music. Well, what's so powerful about Facebook and its algorithm is it'll start to show my ad to Linkin Park's audience, and it'll quickly realize who is responding to my ad and who isn't. And eventually, because I'm spending so much money promoting my music, I'll burn out that audience. Okay, out of the 2 million, Facebook will start showing it to all the people who are most likely to respond, and it'll stop showing it to the people who won't respond, and then it'll keep showing the ad, and then all of a sudden, my ad costs go up because Facebook's saying, Chris, we've shown this ad to everybody who is most likely to respond. We need more people to show this to, and that's where I got to add more targeting in it. I add another, Papa Roach, or I add someone else, but then I'm going to burn out that audience. But this is what is so powerful, and this is what I was explaining to my students yesterday in Fanbase U. Every time someone makes a purchase through my Facebook ad, and if you set your ads up correctly, Facebook collects that data and says, oh, that's the type of person that is responding to Chris's music, to Manifest Music. And we're going to keep showing it to more people like that. And then I get more purchases and more purchases. And the algorithm gets smarter and smarter and smarter. And it only shows it to people who are most likely to buy. And it stops showing it to the people that aren't going to buy. So it uses your money very wisely. Plus, it gives the Facebook user a good experience by not showing them stuff that they don't even want to see. Are you seeing how powerful this is? But the next thing is it's like, okay, I burn out that audience. What do? Well, I got to add another audience in there and layer it in there. And if I add like a couple more bands, like even someone as crazy as Metallica, because I don't even sound like them, but guess what? Out of the 10 million audience size, Facebook will be able to, because it has the data and it's so smart, it goes, oh, well, we already know who responds to Chris's music, to Manifest Music. We're going to only show it to the few 100,000 out of that 10 million that are most likely to respond, so we don't waste Chris's money, and so we give Facebook users a good experience. And so this is the power. There's no way you could do this at a festival and walk up to 1 million people and know exactly who will buy and who won't. But imagine that you could do that. Imagine you could go to a big festival or a conference or whatever it is, a show with, millions of people at it, and you were able to walk up to only the people that are most likely to buy and say, hey, check out my music. Do you want to buy it? And they respond. Every single person you walk up to responds. Instead of 2 out of 10, imagine 5 or 6 out of 10. Well, this is the power of Facebook ads, my friends, and the algorithm. And if that sounds super, super techie for you, that is why you need to go to smartmusicbusiness.com/selling music so that you can watch this training and this webinar and see exactly what I'm talking about, because this is the most powerful leveraged tool you can possibly use for marketing and selling your music. Even when you get a song on the radio, that's like a shotgun. You have no idea who is listening. Yeah, you targeted by genre, but again, it's still not nearly as powerful as radio or as Facebook ads. And what's really cool is these things are running 24/7, 365. I don't have to pay a radio promoter to get on. I don't have to get a label. I just have to decide who my fans are and put my good music and learn and put an offer together on how to sell that music. And again, that's why I've put together this training, smartmusicbusiness.com/selling music, okay? Or just go to smartmusicbusiness.com and you'll be able to find the sign up for that, and you can get into the new program, Music Selling Machine. But I hope this inspires you, and I hope that makes sense. I was trying to simplify it as best as I could to explain why this is so stinking powerful and why I talk about it all the time, because it's such a good use of your marketing dollars. Okay? And there's so much more that goes into it, of course, but that's where you start. That's step number 1. All right? So again, go to smartmusicbusiness.com, go to smartmusicbusiness.com/selling music, and go watch that webinar training, and I know it'll inspire you. And if you want to go deeper and work with me on this, then you can do that. Hey, I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. So if you're a struggling artist and you're just trying to figure out this music industry, you want to go full-time with your music, you want to get noticed on social media, or learn how to launch an album, an EP, or just get your music more marketed out there, I want to encourage you to check out my coaching program called Fanbase University. Every single month, I jump on the phone 2 times with my students and I coach them and I teach them how to market their music, how to get noticed, how to handle booking agents, record labels, and just get their music out there. Also, you get access to exclusive training, you get interviews with music industry professionals. If you want to find out more and not do this on your own, not struggle, because I've wasted thousands of dollars on my career, and now I want to coach other artists. Check out my program, fanbaseuniversity.com, or click the link below to find out more info.